home, we're just so excited, you know?
I know.
Football season, we don't see much of him. He's very focused. And
Yeah, it's very busy.
I mean, I don't even know how I'm going to sleep at night knowing that Brady and Gisele are going to get divorced, everybody. My world's over. Brady and Gisele are going to get divorced. I mean, does love truly exist? Does the world even have any meaning anymore? That's what the NFL world is thinking is, and you know what? I think this is actually a good thing for a lot of people. It just shows that, hey, anybody could get divorced. Even if you're Mr. Tom Brady with 6 Super Bowl rings, you could still get divorced here. So apparently they're both hiring divorce lawyers, multiple sources tell them, and they've been living separately. We've heard about this. Gisele's moved out. She's been upset about the fact that, you know, he's still playing football or whatnot. She wanted him to focus on the family, so she's moving out. Who knows? Dial Up Audrey and I have speculated that these people are way too wealthy where everything they do in their life has to be planned and controlled. So I would not be surprised if this is like an ultimate like PR stunt and Brady ends up winning the Super Bowl later this year, and then Gisele reunites with him as he grabs a Lombardi and they have their version of like a prom. You know, I would not be surprised if this culminates in that, and like, you know, it's his last year in football and he won a Super Bowl that saved his marriage and now he could retire and be with the family. Who knows if some cheesy, corny stuff like that is going to happen, but apparently they're living separately. They've had epic fights and they're now dividing up their multi-million-dollar empire. Look, I don't think there will be any coming back now. They both have lawyers looking at what a split will entail, who gets what and what's the finances. Once you start telling me that finances are involved, okay, this is pretty intense. Now maybe, I mean, does Gisele get like half the rings? Does she get to at least own half the rings, even though Brady, you know, played the games? I think she's entitled to at least half the rings. What do you guys think? I think Gisele deserves a few rings or whatnot. She was there holding it down, making sure Tom Brady felt good, you know, rubbing them shoulders and maybe rubbing some other things too to make sure he had what it takes to win some Super Bowls. So I think she should get some rings, but apparently they're splitting stuff up. Tito is saying he thinks Gisele caught Brady cheating. Oh my goodness. Brady was hitting up some thoughts. With all the kissing that we see from the New England Patriots with Bill Belichick, Robert Kraft, and Brady whenever they win a Super Bowl, there's always on the lips kissing, you know, which is fine, but maybe he was cheating in a more interesting way. I mean, I would actually be a lot more interested if he was cheating in the way that I'm implying here, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to pull up the cherry on top to this story, which makes it more complex. It thickens the plot. But this is Antonio Brown and what he has posted recently on Instagram, and that is right here. Over 500,000 likes on Instagram. A picture of Antonio Brown hugging Gisele after what appears to be the Super Bowl. A very close hug. AB probably finding the perfect still that encapsulates this moment. And I mean, that's got to make Brady a little heated here. So who knows? AB posting about Brady's wife, and maybe she'll join Donda Sports with Antonio Brown and Kanye West now that she has more free time. Bro, why you got to do this to your biggest defender? So somebody says, Brady had your back, bro. Hey, Antonio Brown's been pretty upset with Brady, saying that Brady hasn't been giving him enough credit. Antonio Brown credits himself with some of the Super Bowl victories. So maybe this is part of the saga that is leading up to the divorce of Brady and Gisele. Who knows? Oh my goodness. Is this really what's going to happen? Is it on site between Tom Brady and AB? Are they going to be at like the ESPY Awards and Brady's going to try to mob AB? Who would win in a fight? Who would win in a fight between Antonio Brown and Tom Brady? Now, Tom Brady, you have peak health fitness. So I would say he has more stamina than Brady. Antonio Brown, though, I mean, being a wide receiver, I think he's had to take a lot more hits. So he's got toughness over Brady. So it's going to be a stamina versus toughness. I would think Brady might win because he probably like knows some intense, you know, he probably has studied with Mr. Miyagi or something. Like he has that much money. He's able to learn like the best types of fighting tactics. So if I was Gisele and I wanted to get revenge on Tom Brady because maybe Brady cheated on me, we don't know if this happened, then I would definitely go smash Ryan Fitzpatrick and AB if I was Gisele. By the way, so Ryan Fitzpatrick was talking about how Brady wouldn't shake his hand. Ryan Fitzpatrick has beat, you know, Brady several times, and Brady's always been kind of a, you know, like a sore loser, you know, doesn't shake his hand after the game. Ryan Fitzpatrick commenting about this.
Just pisses me off because he threw 5 interceptions in the game and runs straight
off, like no handshake, no, quarterback, middle of the field.
If Brady cheated, which we don't know for sure, if Brady cheated, maybe he was kissing Robert Kraft. Who knows, right? Who knows? But if this happened, and I want to get back at Brady, I'm sleeping with AB and I'm sleeping with Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's what I'm doing if I'm Gisele. That's what I think's the right call. That's the right call here.